Many families in Alberta are getting a financial boost from the provincial government. Premier Danielle Smith went on television last night to announce payouts of $600 for every child and senior in the province. Hilary Johnstone is in Ottawa. The details of what the Premier announced. Good morning, Hilary.
Good morning, Heather. Well, this affordability package is worth some $2.4 billion, and it is designed to try and help middle and low-income families and seniors in the province of Alberta. All of this is going to be possible because of those hefty oil and gas royalties that are currently in those government coffers. So Premier Danielle Smith, in her first televised address to the province since becoming leader of the UCP, making this announcement. So in part, for example, some of these seniors and families with children under the age of 18, so these are low and middle income families, so families that are making less than $180,000 a year, will receive $100 payments per child or per senior for at least 6 months. A number of other things that are going to be announced as well, including more of a rebate on electricity bills. They're also going to be re-indexing some social programs to inflation, also going to be suspending the provincial fuel tax for at least 6 months as well. So a number of measures here. And we did hear from Danielle Smith on all of this. Here is a little bit of what she said.
Too many moms and dads are having to choose between nutritious food for their children and making their rising mortgage payments. Many seniors are choosing between filling their needed prescriptions and fuel for their vehicles. As a province, we can't solve this inflation crisis on our own. But due to our strong fiscal position and balanced budget, we can offer substantial relief so Albertans and their families are better able to manage through this storm.
Now, she also used the opportunity to once again speak about this sort of centerpiece during her campaign to become leader, or the Alberta Sovereignty Act, now being called the Alberta Sovereignty Within a United Canada Act, which will be introduced in the legislature last week. She made the point last night of saying that if it does become law, that it will act as a constitutional shield within Alberta so that it does not have to adopt legislation by the federal government that Alberta does not view or perceives to be harmful to it. So that was also something, Heather, that she discussed last night.
And it was just last night, but any reaction to this so far, Hilary?
Well, with only 6 months to go, about 6 months now before that fixed election date, we did hear from the NDP leader, Rachel Notley. She had a little bit of a rebuttal address. So she said that an NDP government would not hand out sort of payments for just a couple of months, but would try and make affordability an issue overall, said that they would work to rebuild the healthcare system in that province as well. So here is a little bit of what we heard from Rachel Notley.
What we just heard was Danielle Smith claiming she's going to undo the affordability crisis that the UCP government has actually contributed to by reversing many of their own bad decisions. Decisions that have cost Albertans well over $2 billion to date. We're not buying it, and neither should you.
And just finally here, Heather, Danielle Smith also took the opportunity during that televised address to say that she is aware that she has taken some controversial positions in the past during her time in the media. Of course, she has been criticized in recent months for past comments on Ukraine, saying that it should take a neutral position. Also for saying that in her view, the unvaccinated were the most discriminated against group in Alberta's history. So she took this opportunity once again to say that she is listening and learning, and that she does not intend to take some of these controversial positions as Premier in the future.
Hilary Johnstone, thank you very much.
Thank you.